In the 2nd year of Dariash Malka, in the 6th month, on the 1st day of the month, the word of Yahweh came by Haggai the prophet to Zerubbabel, the bar of Shealtiel, governor of Yehud, and to Yeshua, the bar of Yehud-Sedek, the high priest, saying, Shtaim, thus says Yahweh of hosts, this people say the time has not yet come to build the house of Yahweh. Shalosh, then came the word of Yahweh by Haggai the prophet, saying, Arba sat a time for you to dwell in your sealed houses, and this house elai waste. Chamesh, now therefore thus says Yahweh of hosts, consider your ways. Shesh, you have sown much, and stored little you eat, but you never are satisfied, you drink, but you are not filled with drink, you clothe yourselves, but you are not warm, and he who trades among you earns wages to put into a bag with holes. Sheva, thus says Yahweh of hosts, consider your ways. Shmoneh, go up to the mountain, and bring timber, and build this house, and I will take pleasure in and I will be glorified in it, says Yahweh. Tesha, you looked for much, and lo, it came to little, and when you brought few, my blew it away. Why should these things happen, says Yahweh? Because of my house that is waste, and you hasten every man to take care of his own house. Exile, therefore the heavens over you have stayed from dew, and the earth has withheld its fruit. Achat Esra, and I have called for a drought upon the land, and upon the mountains, and upon the grain, and upon the wine, and upon the oil, and upon everything that the ground brings forth, and upon men, and upon cattle, and upon all the labor of their hands. Shtem Esra, then Zerubbabel the bar of Shealtiel, and Yeshua the bar of Yehud-Sedek, the high priest, with all the remnant of the people, obeyed the voice of Yahweh their Allah, and the words of Haggai the prophet, whom Yahweh their Allah had sent to them, and the people did fear before Yahweh. Shlosh Esra, then spoke Haggai Yahweh's messenger, according to Yahweh's message, to the people, saying, I am with you, says Yahweh. Arba Esra, and Yahweh stirred up the spirit of Zerubbabel the bar of Shealtiel, governor of Yehud, and the spirit of Zerubbabel the bar of Shealtiel, governor of Yehud, and the spirit of Yeshua the bar of Yehud-Sedek, the high priest, and the spirit of all the remnant of the people, and they went and did work upon the house of Yahweh of hosts their Allah. Chamesh Esra, on the 24th day of the 6th month, in the 2nd year of Dariash Malka. Achat, in the 7th month, on the 21st day of the month, the word of Yahweh came by the prophet Haggai, saying, Shtaim, speak now to Zerubbabel the bar of Shealtiel, governor of Yehud, and to Yeshua the bar of Yehud-Sedek, the high priest, and to all the rest of the people, saying, Shalosh ways left among you that saw this house in its former glory, and how do you see it now, as it not now in your sight considered as nothing? Arba, yet now be strong, O Zerubbabel, says Yahweh, and be strong, O Yeshua bar of Yehud-Sedek, the high priest, and be strong, all you people of the land, says Yahweh, and work, for I am with you, says Yahweh of hosts. Chamesh, according to all the covenant which I made with you when you came out of Egypt, so my spirit remains among you, fear not. Shesh, for thus says Yahweh of hosts, once more in a little while I will shake the heavens, and the earth, and the sea, and the dry land. Sheva, and I will shake all nations, and they shall bring the precious things of all nations, and I will fill the house with glory, says Yahweh of hosts. Shmoneh, the silver I is mine, and the gold I is mine, says Yahweh of hosts. Tesha, the glory of this latter house shall be greater than that of the former, says Yahweh of hosts, and in this place will I give peace, says Yahweh of hosts. Eser, on the 24th day of the 9th month, in the 2nd year of Dariash, came the word of Yahweh by Haggai the prophet, saying, Achat Esra, thus says Yahweh of hosts, ask now the priests concerning the law, saying, Shtem Esra, if a man carries holy meat in the skirt of his cloak, and touches with his skirt bread, or pottage, or wine, or oil, or any kind of food, shall it be holy? And the priests answered, and said, No. Shlosh Esra, then said Haggai, if one who is unclean touches all these things, shall it be unclean? And the priests answered, and said, It shall be unclean. Arba Esra, then answered Haggai, and said, So I ask this people, and so I ask this generation before me, says Yahweh, and so I ask every work of their hands, and what they offer, that I ask unclean. Chamesh Esra, and now consider in your hearts from this day upward, before a stone was laid upon a stone in the temple of Yahweh. Shesh Esra, when you came to a heap of grain of 20 measures there were but 10, when you came to the winepress to draw out 50 vessels there were but 20. Sheva Esra, I smote you with blight, and with mildew, and with hail in all the labor of your hands, yet you turn not to me, says Yahweh. Shmoneh Esra, subdue your hearts from this day, and upward from the 24th day of the 9th month, even from the day that the foundation of the temple of Yahweh was laid, consider it. Tesha Esra, consider now in your hearts, for there is no grain for the seed in the threshing floor, and the vine, and yet the fig tree, and the pomegranate, and the olive trees have not brought forth from this day, he will bless them, says Yahweh. 20 AD again the word of Yahweh came to Haggai on the 24th day of the month saying, 21 speak to Zerubbabel governor of Yahad saying I will shake the heavens and the earth. 22 and I will overthrow the throne of the kingdoms and I will destroy the strength of the kingdoms of the Gentiles and I will upset the chariots over their riders and the horses and the riders shall fall down everyone by the sword of his brother. 23 on that day says Yahweh of hosts I will take you O Zerubbabel my servant the bar of Shealtiel says Yahweh and I will make you as a signet for I have chosen you says Yahweh of hosts.